Alright, how we going, guys? Alright, welcome. We're doing part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Hope everyone's having a good time. Alright, let's get into it. It's my dog just scratching. Okay, here we go. So we're up to here. Excuse me, ma'am, you ran into that burp. Keep moving. Haven't got all day. Slowest woman in town. Don't me. Alright, Sir Robert.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done.
Hopefully the volume's a bit better too.
Kitchen and have a good meal. Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a sword.
Okay, volume seems to be good. Oh, alright, go with Robert to the kitchen. Reputation lost for what?
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmburg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear.
Hungry as a bear.
Young master. Here you are, then.
My god, that's a lot.
Phil.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bay.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Good night.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Yes, quite. I will take off my filthy boots. Now let's get some food and get some wenches. Oh, we are hungry. Alright, let's get some roast duck. Some lentil mash, we'll take it. I'm so hungry. I could eat. Food. Yes, Henry, eat it all. Brie, some debris cheese. I should totally have my own cheese company called Brie Cheese. Or debris cheese. We'll take the apples, why not? Okay. Lentil mash. Can we eat it? Nourishment up. Roast duck. Oh, we get tired from eating food. Interesting. Okay, that's probably enough for nourishment. Oh, we are tired. Let's get to bed. You alright, Goldie? What? What is it? Okay, I better let my dog out. One sec. Okay. Oh, we are tired. Alright, let's get into bed. Sit. Alright, we'll probably sleep the whole night, so... Yep. Good 10 hours sleep. I could sleep, I reckon, for 14 hours. I've done it before.
Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry.
It is I.
Intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little...
Oh, she read my mind. She read my wine. She read my wine. Read my mind.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to. But to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lady.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
Tell me about it. I lost my parents and my town in a day.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world.
Do you, though?
Although your loss is much greater.
You're like a lady, you know?
But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Okay, I'm not there. Interesting.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed
Oh, there I am.
I promised Father I'd help him.
He's sitting over there instead of on the bed.
He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed.
Horde of soldiers, yeah.
Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmburg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them...
Yeah, even though I couldn't get a kill, all I could do was just distract them.
And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror.
It's just the wall talking.
For the rest of my life.
There we go, I'm back in my bed.
How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmburg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain.
Doesn't sound like a good man.
He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Damn.
Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmburg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful.
Henry, you
Best
devil.
is still ahead of you.
What about you just lost Bianca?
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
What about my food? You just gonna take my food?
Enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
How could you be smiling after going through all that?
Move in, people! Come on! We're running out of time!
They haunt him. Memories haunt him.
We have to close the gates!
No! Papa! Mama!
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Got some news and from Skalitz. Okay. Oop. Take a torch? We'll do that. Oh, yeah, take torch.
If I had to choose a place for him, then right here behind the solid walls of it. True enough.
Couldn't know what they were talking about, but
Good day to you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
Farewell.
it's happening. It's happening, guys.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmburg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Gibbs sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over. Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else?
It's
Sir Radzig.
it's Radzig.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance
Lord be
against them.
praised.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmburg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't.
Can I have my sword back? He's probably gonna ask.
Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you
What
mad?
for?
What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmburg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to our day now.
God, imagine that. Imagine you just had to get on the road just to find somewhere safe to stay.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled. Report everything to me at once. Understood?
Alright, Robert, what are we doing?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Alright, we'll watch. Keep watch here. Don't you worry. Okay, wonder where we go. Keep watching the battlements. There's nothing really to watch.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Wandering around like a stray sheep must be your first watch, eh?
Yep. Just sit out here on the watch.
You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning.
You can call me, John Stark.
Thank you. Farewell.
Oh. Something's happening.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go!
Oh no.
Sweet Jesus. We're going to hit them like Skalitz.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause.
Well, people sometimes choose the winning side, and strength sometimes winning, which is sad.
Greetings, Lord of Talmburg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
What are you gonna do, Henry?
You don't want to end up like them.
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmburg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmburg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Oh, damn.
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmburg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Haven't seen him.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Uh-oh. Ah. Thank God.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
That was good wordplay. Good spokesperson, as it's call it. Alright. First we gotta bury our loved ones, and then... Oh, what's happening with him? Just jumped off. Oh, you're right, Sir Davish? Just walking into a wall, cool. Alright. Alright, let's get to it. Talk to Sir Rogard. Is that his name Rogard or Robert? Robard. Robard, we need to talk.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Have to bury my parents.
So Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad.
Oh,
but I won't
fail?
take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Ah, damn it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Okay, so what is Sigismund after?
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Kuttenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
About the
Where did
Cumans.
these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
True that. Okay, so I'm guessing we need a horse. Can't whistle one in. But what are we gonna do now?
A good day to you. What do you need?
Is there a trader here, maybe?
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Aye. Whatever, the pond keeper is your man. He ought to be by the granary. At least that's the last place I saw him.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay, so I wonder what we're doing now.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about the Skalitz folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege. Skalitz Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is huge, and facing him is suicide. Sir Radzig did the right thing. I'm sorry you didn't all manage to get away.
So am I.
May God ease your pain.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I reckon that Sir Radzig must be a good man, the way he looks after his people. But you probably know him better.
Not really. My father was forging a sword for him, and when he came to have a look at it, we exchanged a few words. That's it.
Then that's a fine lord.
Okay, maybe we go into bed. Here we go.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Okay. Willing to pay. So Robert gave me permission. I have to bury my parents. Okay, we need to pass this, so...
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmburg soldier turns up all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right. I'll have a look around for something.
Okay. Get Talmburg armor. We can do that.
Take care now.
Maybe we should talk to Sir Robert. And see if we can convince him again.
Then it's better to have with us lot.
There he is. Okay, I can't talk to him again about that. Damn. Alright, let's see if we can get the armor. Oh, private area. Sorry, nothing.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh, here we go.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Lockpick. There we go. How much we got? 40. We've got $6. So how much are they? 14. Oh my god.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Let's get more money. 7.5. Will you do us that?
What about this?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Thank you. I think we need to steal stuff so we can get money. This sounds bad. But I think it's literally the only way. Can we pickpocket him?
Back trouble?
I just can't believe a lockpick is going to cost me $10. Yeah, damn. We don't have enough. Hey, we can sell these, though.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Satisfied?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
Oh, come on, man.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Okay, how much should we get for that?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Yeah, well.
Okay, we got enough for one picklock.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Damn it.
Very well, I agree.
Okay, we got a picklock. Let's go. Ah! Come on. How do we do this? Okay, help. How close you are to the sweet spot? Okay. Ah, damn it. Okay. Did we brew on it? No, thank God. Oh my God, are you serious? So we just lost up lockpick for nothing? Oh my God.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye. Aye. That would do it.
Thank you. Alright, we got a lockpick. Let's try it again. Well, I'll probably read the advice too. Very easy, my ass. Okay. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lock pick. It's better to have one or two spares. I don't understand. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got it. We figured it out. Oh shit.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Get lost. Hey.
Sorry.
Is there something you need?
Okay, we should be good. Okay, let's put this gear on. think we put everything on. Okay, we did it. We did it. We didn't break the game.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone, may the Lord watch over you.
Alright, we made it. Sweet. Flee the castle and get to Skalitz. Where's a horse? Okay, maybe we just walk it on. Combat arena, where can we get a horse? Okay, maybe we just walk it. Beautiful day. Gotta say, this is a pretty damn good looking game. Stone masonry. What? We failed. Oh, we got the Skalitz though.
It's like they've already gone.
No. We didn't get a horse. That's alright. Alright guys, we'll probably end our video there, but stay tuned and we'll be doing another one. Also, just letting you guys know, if you want to check out more content, please follow me on Twitch, and you guys can watch me there. Alright, I'll talk to you later.